Welcome back to The Good Show, episode 12, powered by Asus. And please remember, all the stupid things that we may say on the show are not supported by Asus, but sometimes they do laugh at them. To give you another update, just before we get back into the news, you may remember last week we featured a Home Story Cup with a little bit of, went into some detail on needforseat.de.
All right.
You may remember I phoned them and left a message insinuating if the girl was to come with a chair, and I kind of cut to the chase, and I wasn't that interested in chairs, and just maybe asked if she performed any particular sexual tasks. I actually did get an email back from Need for Seats because I actually did leave a message with my email and full name, as you should do if you want people to contact you back. And I got a very nice email from Dennis Schneider. I actually read this out on the Quake Live Learn to Play, but it's only fitting to read it out on the show that follows what I did it on. And the email from Dennis Schneider from Need for Seat reads, "Hi. I have received your message. Unfortunately, the girl you are speaking of does not come with any chairs within our range."
Oh.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
I was going, no, don't bring that up, you idiot. That's got his email on. Now everyone's going to fucking email him.
It's his
Oh dear.
I will just say, the plague.
That's all going to come back to me now, Trans. That's all going to come back to me. I was just going to ask him, I was going to be like, I'll leave you alone. I was going to email him again and be like, look, I'll leave you alone if you just maybe get her to sit on one a little bit, and then when it turns up, I'll just have a sniff or something. Yeah? Now, you've pissed him off because you've unleashed our full retard chat community on him.
And
you're still not as retarded as me, chat, because I do this stuff. You guys, I do not speak for her personally, but any sexual acts she may or may not perform are strictly confidential. Ooh, which basically means I personally think that when she came out to work and get the job with Dennis Schneider, those chairs have been thoroughly well tested. So Dennis Schneider, you dog, well done. Well done. But that ruins any chances of us getting any chairs from Need for Seat. But thank you for the customer support. And let's get back into the news.
I think it was really professional in that email.
He was. I think he was overly professional. I think he was overly professional because it was a really stupid phone call and he thought it was quite funny. I think he maybe enjoyed it. I don't know if he's going to enjoy the next 100 emails from our community now that Trance has unleashed upon him. Please don't do that. Please.
What happened to our Team
That's
Liquid
just going to make
hoodies?
it worse. Now they're going to do it.
What happened to the Team Liquid hoodies we were going to get?
What? The Team Liquid hoodies?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they haven't got shipping distribution set up in Europe quite yet.
That's really bad.
Yeah. I was hoping to start the next show while wearing a nice Team Liquid hoodie.
They should call Odie. He's got lots of connections.
Are you proposing Team Dignitas hoodies?
No, he's proposing that they handle some distribution for him. But yeah, we should be getting them. That was a very good scam. Yeah. This scam backfired. But we still got a nice
Can't win them all.
Yeah, win some, lose some. Okay, so yeah, what next? I'll ring up like Lauren from NASL and ask for nude pics. Oh no, wait. So let's continue. So MMA was the story that we left off of. Of course, you know that he's been demoted, booted from Slayer's house, still competing in the GSL. We'll see what's going to happen with him later. It could just be something quite simple. I personally think there's a little bit of Jessica behind it, and also in front of it, on top of it, and underneath it. But let's move on to ESWC announced PC titles. ESWC, Electronic Sports World Cup, which was, of course, one of the premier tournaments back in the day. It's like, 2002, like that kind of era. It was huge. 2004, it really blew up. And then it kind of went iffy. They announced originally that they were going to do a lot of mobile phone games to start with. Now they've announced their PC titles. The PC titles are going to be StarCraft 2, Dota, and also Shoot Mania. So Shoot Mania's got itself in there as the FPS game.
There's
no
actually
surprise.
Trackmania as well.
Trackmania, obviously, no real surprise. Trackmania was kind of made for ESWC in terms of for competition, and at the same time, Shootmania from the same developers. Is it like Nado or something?
Nadio.
There's other games, but I'm not
Nadio.
going to mention. There's FIFA, and Tekken Tag Tournament.
Those are console games, and then you have
And it's
Counter-Strike
Dota 2,
Go
sorry,
and whatever.
not Dota. Didn't say 2.
Then you have Counter-Strike Go as well, but that's a side tournament.
Yeah.
I think it's really good pixel games. I like it a lot.
Okay.
And I mean, people, why go with Trackmania? I mean, it's gigantic in France, and if you have been to ESWC, you know what I'm talking about. And Shootmania, I think, going to have a big splash.
It's a big game in all of Europe as well, Trackmania. It's even distributed in Europe, so it's a good pick, and it's always been at the ESWC, so it's a no-brainer basically.
Yep.
I think the big talking point is probably that 1.6 is out.
Yeah.
I think it's a good call. I mean, this one happening the first week of November. It's actually the same week as MLG Fall Championship. So I guess Stefano will go to ESWC, being the home boy and also the reigning champion. But I think that the global offensive, which they say they will have international teams, will be kind of big at this point, I would guess. So going with 1.6 would have maybe been a strange call. I'm excited for actually Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I hope that Tekken can get back into what it was before and get a big scene. I don't know how the Tekken scene is in France, but I know the French fighting community
is really
big.
strong. Yeah.
It's really big.
Well, that is a side tournament, as is League of
No, it's
Legends.
the main one.
No, for local teams in 2v2 is
Yeah, the 2v2. But they have Tekken Tag Tournament 2 in the main one.
No, they have the 1v1 on the main.
Yep. So ESWC, I mean, the other side of the story, obviously great game selection, but the other side of the story you have to think about is ESWC was famous for its Counter-Strike 1.6 and also Quake, and both of those won't be featuring at ESWC. So you are going to see Shootmania. Probably a lot of Quake stars will go into that because it's free money, and everyone loves free money. And then we'll see how Counter-Strike goes. League of Legends is also going to be there, but I'm very interested for the Dota 2 and just how ESWC as a whole runs, because it is a very prestigious tournament, and it'll be a shame to see it do any less than what its name has meant to esports over the years. Going back then, just to before we left the break, I did ask you to maybe go compliment Naniwa. Hopefully you finished complimenting. We do have a screenshot on my PC actually brought up from the chat. Thanks, chat, for that. Apparently, I like your feet. Show us your feet. Sorry. And Naniwa says, can't get my feet up. Well, that's unfortunate, but also double unfortunate for Naniwa, because what he doesn't realize is prior to me sending you there, feet is the new internet slang for cock. So unlucky.
Shit happens.
So he can't
It's
get his
happened
feet
now.
up,
It's
basically.
just changed.
So he can't get his feet up.
It's a shift in the meta.
Can't get his feet up now. It's a big problem.
Yeah, it's a
I'm just
big
making the show worse and worse. It's
Yeah.
not even a news show anymore, is it? It's just me thinking that I
digging
just want to say
yourself deeper.
stupid shit just to amuse myself show.
But to wrap up the ESWC before we're gone, I think you're missing some points into it. That's why
Let's go back to
people
Cox.
flame them for having BlizzCon at the same time as
Matt
BlizzCon last time.
Dillon, bit of a
And they
cock.
flamed him also for having the same time as MLG, or maybe MLG being the bad guys putting their events at all the same place as other events. But actually, Paris Games Week was huge last year. I think it's going to be even bigger this one. It's not as big as Gamescom or something like that, but it's a big thing. It was really nice last year.
We should probably mention as well that some players are still boycotting the tournament because of prize money not being paid out.
Like
And
Frost Spoiler,
yeah,
the world's best.
the best Trackmania player in the world is boycotting, so it's a good point to bring up.
Yeah, worth mentioning. So we will see. I mean, they paid out all the prize money for 2011 in a short duration after the event.
Yeah, but all the teams are really happy about that because they screwed up the exchange rate somehow. I think we talked about that on an earlier show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. So.
That's a minor thing, though.
ESWC, does it coincide with any other tournaments?
Not.
Is there an MLG at the same time?
MLG Fall Championship. It's the end tournament for MLG season 2012.
It's the same time as...
Yeah, same weekend.
Right,
Yeah.
well, congratulations whoever goes to ESWC and takes home easier prize money from the StarCraft 2 tournament. You should send the whole of Dignitas there, Newman. Give them a chance.
Already booked.
Already booked.
Bling, if you can't fucking win this one, I swear to God, I'm going to kick you out of the Team Dignitas house. You won't be able to play in online qualifiers, and we'll chop your fingers off.
Yeah.
That's what Dignitas do. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm so harsh on Bling every show almost. Okay, let's move on from ESWC. Next on the news is the Star Ladder Season 2 just finished. You guys watch it?
Nope. Missed it completely.
It didn't start as good as Star Ladder Season 1, but then it ended in this kind of similar fashion. Had like 60,000 people watching the Dota 2 finals. There was World of Tanks, which had like 50. Was it 20? And generally it's just always a good grand finals. Production was good, branding was good, audience was great, and going back to why we're talking about it, to mention in the Dota 2 tournament, Na'Vi won. They beat out Mouse Sports in the grand finals 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
And they just looked so good. We watched the games live here, and we watched the games here while they were live in Ukraine, Kiev. And Na'Vi just looked really on point, and it's probably the best they've looked like for, I would say, a few months now, because they didn't perform overly well at DreamHack, coming second to MTW, and I guess it's a really big plus for them going into soon what will be the International 2. So congratulations to Star Ladder, obviously, and congratulations to Na'Vi, but also really well done for Mouse Sports. It's worth mentioning that they weren't expected maybe to get into the finals. They beat out Dara to get there, as well as some other teams. But I think there were only five. Yeah, Moscow 5. I think there was only 5 teams from Dota 2 there, rather than...
Well, 5. You're right.
There was meant to be 6. And then Malk from EG or something, that was correct? They didn't end up going?
No. They said it was not worth going to spend the money, which I was kind of angry or upset about.
And then we looked into, I remember that, and then we looked if Monster was available in Ukraine, and it was.
Yeah.
So, they could have... The whole EG team could have just turned up with maybe like 1,000 cans of Monster Energy drink each and just sold them to the audience to cover their fights.
50 or 60,000
60,000.
60,000.
So do you think 60,000 concurrent, how much is that? That's a couple of hundred, 500,000 over the weekend or something like that?
How long did they maintain that high? That's the thing.
It's really big, that tournament, because you get so many people tuning in from Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Like really, they're so big over there.
That's not EG's target audience though, so that's understandable. I also read that...
Bullshit.
Of course it's not. I also read that they had this in-game spectator thing where you can pay to watch the tournament.
Yeah,
I think they had 400 subscribers.
400 subscribers that paid, I think it was like $4 each.
Yeah.
And what it does, it allows you, if you can't watch the stream, if you don't have good enough internet, but you have access to Dota 2, which isn't in beta early access, that you can watch in-game, and you can just click around. So if you're a fan of Dendy, you can just solely watch what Dendy does. And they probably... I didn't speak to anybody that bought that. Did anybody buy in our chat the $4 access?
I think the number is impressive for like a first event like this. It's good.
Did anybody... WCG have just confirmed Dota 2. I don't know if it's just 27 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Good job, chat.
Did they replace League of Legends, or is it a double thing?
Okay. Some people... Did you really buy the $4 access? Was it worth it? Was it good? Dundee was great, worth it. It was good. Yeah, and the great thing is that you as yourself get to just follow the game how you want to follow the game. Yep. Did you hear did you guys hear the in-game? Did you guys hear the commentators while in game? Because that was actually meant to be a feature where you could hear Toby talk. Could you hear Toby while you were in game? Just say I could hear Toby and whatever. No? Yes? Okay. Yeah, in-game commentators are in. Yeah, so that was a feature they put in so the commentators could... and that's really good because when you commentate Dota 2, the biggest problem is being able to run your mouth while trying to follow everything. And it's so much easier if the spectator kind of follow what they want, if they're like a hardcore fan and they know what they're looking for and they want to follow certain things but still hear what Toby's saying. Because there was a point where Dendy actually ended up he played Rubik and he stole Blink from I think it might Black, who was playing anti-mage, and then he ended up coming in and turning this whole fight around, and then Toby was just like, where the fuck did he come from? So if you were actually a spectator, you would have been able to capture that moment, you know, as it would happen if you were obviously on focus on Dendy. Yeah, I don't really think it's bad for Twitch, because at the end of the day, you can still advertise Twitch in there. But at the same time, it gives a broader access to people to watch a tournament game. And there's going to be more people in-game in Dota 2 that know about Dota, Valve, and Steam than they probably do about Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it can bring more people in. I think people generally are quite lazy, at least I am, that I would rather just watch it on a stream and have someone move the camera for me.
Yeah, I prefer stream too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the stream is more for mainstream viewers, probably, or more casual viewers.
It's hard to drink, like, you know, one whiskey and then, you know, be using your fingers over here while, you know, when you're watching a stream, there's nothing else you can move the stream with. Maybe my foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Not in style.
I almost could hold it, but that was just... I got the image in my head.
And you can follow... and you can follow the casters. Yeah.
All right, let's get some pace on
Apparently.
this.
Let's get back. So yeah, WCG...
Oh, wow. I think it's much more worth it to get all the replay files, if that's true. Then you're paying $4 to get all the replays from that tournament? That's actually fantastic.
Do you have to watch all the matches for?
Oh, they used to be, but I mean, you used to have to actually ask the players to get it, right?
I just wish I had the time to see the actual games. That's my... I haven't followed Dota for so long time. I'm starting to get depressed by it, but they said it's so great.
Yep.
You can't be depressed about anything.
Let's get into more Dota news. Next on the list now, 31 minutes ago it's posted, was the World Cyber Games confirms a Dota 2 tournament. The interesting thing about this is not just that World Cyber Games are using Dota 2, which is obviously great, because I think originally it was going to be League of Legends, or are they doing both?
That's the
I think it's just Dota 2 now. But World Cyber Games are doing Dota 2, and the interesting thing is it's actually going to be at Gamescom. Which I think is important for Valve, because Gamescom is where Valve held the first international in Cologne, Germany, last year. And one thing you'll notice when you went to that, if you got to go to Gamescom, was everyone was kind of, you know, going towards the Valve booth. Why are you pointing?
This is mental. This is like this
is weird.
This is completely weird.
But the prize money at the bottom.
Separate tournament. It's not WCG. It's WCG, like branded event in Germany.
And I mean, the WCG organization is on the very end of falling off the earth. I mean, WCG has gone downhill for so many years that it's not. Yeah, you reached the bottom.
It's not really WCG.
Yeah, it's the organization who's got the one. I mean,
under the banner of WCG.
It was Freaks for You doing it at the international at
It's
Gamescom.
it's probably Freaks for You doing it here, unless it says otherwise.
But this is a qualifier. Actually, reading news, it's a qualifier. This thing is a qualifier.
Right.
But it's so badly titled, or whatever.
This is a
No,
qualifier?
no,
Which will be called
no, it's an
Samsung
actual
During
tournament
the
in Gamescom.
international,
The German qualifier
Yeah.
happened during the thing. It looked really.
with 8 teams.
Is that the link? That's
Yeah, I'm reading it.
I have. It's important.
No, there's an actual German qualifier at the event, I think,
CE
as well, I think,
competition,
isn't
but
it?
the team will also head to the WCG finals, so you can
Yeah,
qualify.
This is only a qualifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay,
who
I'll
is-
take it back.
who's organising it? You know who I think's organising it? Freaks for You Gaming.
Yeah, of
Probably.
course.
Because they helped out with like Razer when they're there. Toby, Wankanobi, probably got them.
Okay.
To talk.
It's a
But-
weirdly written.
So this is
thing.
not. There was just. I think they've written the news item very fast. It's
Yeah, it seems
probably
that
an
way.
update.
But
Anyway,
it's still good though, because at least there's a Dota presence at Gamescom, which was similar to what they had. So people who turn up won't be like, oh,
I agree, but for me it's strange because I don't know, the WCG 2011 qualifiers around the world
Yeah.
weren't that great, and for me this shouldn't be the reason for WCG to choose Dota. I mean, they are in China, Dota is massive, Dota 2 is getting some pace in China, so I think that's a good choice, and I think that they will not have League of Legends. That's my prediction.
I agree because I don't think what are they called? Riot Games want to pay WCG to do it anymore because they don't need them basically. That's the reason.
But wasn't like
I don't
Riot
think- I think
really
I-
fast? They were they had League of Legends at 2010.
Yeah, they were really quick, and then I think they stopped supporting them because I don't think they see any future in WCG either. Basically, I don't think WCG would say no to have both games featured. 'Cause They
No.
basically just charge for it.
But in the history, they have more or less never had the same kind of game, have they?
Counter-Strike,
StarCraft and
Counter-Strike, Southern Strike, all these.
Oh,
random
right.
games.
Bad
It's-
argument.
yeah.
You're right. Bad argument.
All right. But still, it's happening.
Yep.
And it's,
But it's
and
still
it-
strange.
It's a
but
weird.
it-
It's a
but,
weird.
like, I think
tournament.
the end goal is to get that Dota 2 out to China,
Yeah.
like for the grand finals, and make sure they're big in China.
Yep.
And that's why
Yeah.
they're holding, stuff over there.
Lister plays
Because
Dota
so
1.
many people, I just hear so many times, not to do the Dota 2 League of Legends thing, that so many Koreans and so many people over there are just like, yeah, League of Legends is like their off game. You know, even StarCraft 2 pros, you know, they play a couple of games of League of Legends.
Do they have a site for 2012, or is it just like
WCG site has always been horrible. It's really hard finding stuff on it. The only thing I
it's
think
all
the
from
only
2011
good
right
thing with WCG is their theme song. It's
their theme
amazing.
song?
Beyond the game. No, but I think that WCG backtrack or backtrack
Yeah, they have an impressive
is good.
history,
You can
yeah.
find all the winners from 2000, 2001.
But it's hosted on Korean servers and it's really slow. This website, it's annoying. Let's move on, I guess.
Yep. But yeah, like you said, League of Legends Korea is massive. The championship, it's
Can I get some music, Chance?
massive,
Yeah.
unbelievable massive. I would say.
Is that a no?
Yeah, just hold on.
I just want to show people that they haven't seen this before.
What?
Beyond the game.
It's the best
Oh, what?
theme
We
song
can
ever.
end with it.
Yeah, we'll end with Beyond the Game.
okay?
No one ruined the amazing surprise. Okay, so where were we? Next on the news is QuakeCon announced its tournaments and prize pool. QuakeCon is organized somewhat by id Software itself, but also a lot of volunteers. It's a tournament in Dallas, Texas. It's primarily Quake and also id Software games. John Carmack sometimes does a speech there about what weird things he's doing with the iPhone and Android, and they show like their new games now from their publisher like Bethesda, ZeniMax, you know, like partners of ZeniMax. So id Software have announced their Quake Live tournaments. There's going to be a Quake Live Intel Masters, I think it's called. It's going to have $20,000 in prize money. I think $7,000 goes to first place, which is a decent chunk of money, and it's paid down, I believe, to top 8 off the top of my head, where 8th till 5th get 500 each, and then 4th gets 1,000. So Duel looks really good. It's probably going to be Cypher, Rafa batting out. Cypher, after he lost at DreamHack, he basically said to me he's going to win QuakeCon when he was walking past. I think he can, and Rafa as well will be the one that wants to take it. It could be one of the last big Quake tournaments. Of course, you do have DreamHack, but other than that, it's maybe too few tournaments and too far apart. But they also announced that they're going to have a CTF tournament, Capture the Flag. But unfortunately, CTF normally is really a big rivalry between American and European teams.
Yep.
Because there's so many people just they do prefer to play a team game than a dual game, so the community is quite big over at CTF. But unfortunately, they've only put $7,000 up in prize money, which I don't think will be enough from now to when QuakeCon starts, which is the 2nd of August, for European teams to organize sponsors to go over compete just for $7,000, and that's only I think probably. I don't know, it's like, what, 4,000, 3,000 first place? You can find out on esreality.com, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be
It's gonna be one of
financially
those-
viable anymore.
One of those tournaments where you see American mixed teams, basically. I guess it's for the noobs, basically. I guess for the amateurs.
No, well,
There is the amateur
not
tournament.
really, because people still want to...
I think they want a big tournament for all the Quake lovers at the event, basically. Not.
But they have like a more amateur dual tournament as well with some prize money.
Yeah.
But this CTF tournament, I think, will, like, all the pro Quake duelers that turn up will enter it.
Yeah.
So there's no way that like BYOC teams are going to be like,
Yeah, but they can do
we
a
just
lot-
have to beat Dahang, Rapper, and
Yeah, but they can do a lot better and basically go further in the tournament and
Yeah.
have fun. Basically, I'm thinking that's one of the reasons they host it.
Well, I think once again it's announced a little bit late. QuakeCon have done that
Yeah,
a
they
few
haven't really,
times,
yeah.
and so I don't think it helps the community when it's that late. Despite the prize money is very good overall with the 20,000 in Jewel. You know, you can't shake your head at that. But we'll see who goes.
To me, QuakeCon was crazy last year with they had so many raffles just throwing out, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff they threw out. You were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch anything?
I was on stage like talking shit.
All right. It looks so crazy to me. They took a number. Here, get a graphic card. Here, get a computer. Here, get a car. Here, get a special.
Oh god, yeah. If you go to QuakeCon, they fucking Ventrilo. You know Ventrilo?
Yeah.
The owner of Ventrilo is American, and he runs the company by himself with his wife. And I met him there, and he's like quite oldish guy, but he's really cool. And he obviously is like quite disconnected from any marketing for Ventrilo, apart from the fact that he codes it. Because he's like that kind of guy, right? Just the coder guy. And he has all these representatives that handle all the business development and outreach for him. And he's just like, and he just bought like 2 like new Ford, like trucks this last time, and there were like Mustangs before, and just, people can win them. I'm like, fuck, I want to win that car. It's really cool.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. QuakeCon's a really cool event. So if you're in America, Dallas, Texas, and you want to see something different, if you've never been to a Quake tournament, you can go. It's at the Hilton, normally, Anatole, and it's good fun.
I'd love to have events at the same place as hotel.
And if you also go, you can say hi to the bar lady called Robin, who's been there 3 years running and gives me discounts on drinks.
Lovely
Nice.
lady.
Yeah. Say James sent you from England, and then she'll be nicer to
Let's
you.
see what happens.
Yeah.
I wonder,
code
is
word.
Slasher and Prozac still banned from QuakeCon?
Don't think so. Is Slasher still banned? I thought he got unbanned last year.
Slash is not banned.
Yeah.
Not anymore. He's unbanned.
Now he works for GameSpot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
can get
So you
in.
think he has more use now?
Of course.
So they cannot keep. They have to unban him.
No, I think they would ban him if he did like stupid shit or like broke NDAs that he did last time. That was why they kind of like got
Yeah.
pissed off with him. He was like
Broke an NDA on the stream,
releasing,
didn't he?
and NDAs and stuff. Anyway, so that's QuakeCon, big Quake tournament. Tune into it. I'm not sure who's going to be producing it just yet, but I got a feeling it might be some half solution with id Software, maybe Level Up, and maybe something to do with Twitch. Who knows? All right, so moving on. DreamHack released its viewing statistics, and Hellspawn, they were good, right?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it's like 4 million unique. It's crazy.
Is that
You seemed really happy with that statement.
is that including
That's
all
it.
the TV
I
numbers
like
as well?
That's true. Twitch.
Okay.
What was really interesting is, did we get any news back as a part of SVT1? Did we get any figures back from them?
No, we have not presented that.
Oh.
It's.
There's
have
an,
it.
there's an
I would
official
say
stat though.
it's really complicated, and I think that you have so many different kinds of way of measuring, and I think that's one of the strengths with having more or less all the big organizations with Twitch, because no matter what 4 million unique says, it's at least the same for everybody. So you cannot misread it compared to anyone else.
I think the TV numbers were released the day after, which they usually are in Sweden. They have these, measuring things that measure.
Oh, so what? Do you know what it
It
was?
was, I think, between 280 and 300k.
Uniques.
Yeah, or concurrent, basically.
I love the fact, because your job, your IRL job, you work in like, what is it?
Marketing, basically.
Yeah, see? Useful.
Yeah.
So now
You know
you've
these
just given
things.
us the information that I was going to harass Hellspawn for, that he wasn't going to tell us.
Yeah, but
'cause he said there's
that's like
different ways to
official
measure it.
information. No one can hide it, basically. And
Yeah.
it is a good number as well, because it's on a smaller station, I guess, at night.
How does that compare to other like shows on TV in Sweden, 280 to 300k?
It's decent. I mean, it's. The big things that they get maybe 2 million.
Yeah.
Really big
But,
things. But it's.
I saw
No,
some
Hellspawn, this isn't your segment anymore.
But that's
Not your segment, Hellspawn.
yeah,
Newman.
but 280 300k is really good. And that time slot in that channel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Population of Sweden is like 11 million or something, right?
9.
9.
Yeah.
9. So you're getting 300K out of 9 million. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
But
insane.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of the people watching that channel as well are old people, basically with the TV on in the background. So I mean,
Hey, we'll take it.
it's like
They saw Semmler
those
on
two.
stage.
Those two. I mean, those two national channels. Basically, SVT1 basically gets 700 and 800K on every show. That's the bottom line, basically. Or and on the SVT2 is basically 200K maybe because it's a smaller channel. But
And
it's a good number.
Hellspawn, you're now allowed to come back in. Any last words?
No, but
the mainstream exposure is enormous, basically. Go.
yeah.
You should work for
I don't know
DreamHack.
the numbers.
Hellspawn.
I don't know if
No.
the numbers are accurate or not. I saw them at Reddit, I think, the day after, and I think it was placed like the SVT24 was like 14th place, and the other one was really high for that day.
Yeah, it was a good number.
But and yeah, a lot of friends called me like, I saw you on SVT, that's cool, stuff like that. So for sure, people who normally don't watch esport got to see it.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more important to see this 4 million unique that we have, and also thinking about how can we make it into 10 million. I think that's the hard part, but I'm impressed with it. I didn't think we would reach 4 million at all, because I think if we combine what we had with League of Legends Season 1 finals and the DreamHack Summer, I think we had about 3 million unique last summer, which is 1 million extra, which I thought the trend with watching tournament went downhill and not increasing in this.
Did you release numbers like specifically for each game?
No, we did not.
Can you share anything? See, I think you said LOL,
fucking
Dota
that.
2, StarCraft, and some.
I think
another game
I
was
think
the
we
big one.
mentioned some of the biggest games.
I don't think 1.6 was among the 4 biggest. That was quite interesting to see.
Yeah, go on, Hellspawn, help us out here. We're meant to be a news show which has information.
So if
Presented
I'm to
about
guess,
esports.
I'm
Help us out,
guessing,
Hellspawn.
I'm guessing
Get
League
the
of
email.
Legends probably had the most viewers, and then Dota or StarCraft, and then the last one.
You want to play DayZ tonight, right, Hellspawn? So
Yeah.
if you get us the numbers, we'll finish
No,
the show
but I don't
quicker.
have the numbers. It's not my responsibility either.
Whose responsibility is it?
Make a guess.
Call him.
Is it Grey Khan?
Yeah.
Right.
But it is mentioned League of Legends, StarCraft 2, Dota 2. Here are some new.
Type me
So
Grey
that's really
Khan's-
interesting. Here's a newer, it's getting more numbers than 1.6.
What? Oh, really? Type me
But
Grey
I
Khan's
don't
phone number
know
in Skype
if that's
chat.
what he meant.
That's what you announced.
Well,
Yeah, but
it's got the entire Asian community behind it.
You have
Taiwan,
to type me in
etc.
Skype.
Being the most. Oh,
watched-
sorry.
Yeah, it's been the most watched title, so.
You're right.
That's
I
interesting.
didn't read
There
read
could be
through.
a lot of people on HLTV though as well, so they probably didn't count those. So
Grey Khan hates me.
it's just interesting to see that Han is getting decent numbers, because you think it's dead. That's my impression, at least.
But that's not true. I mean, the Dream Arena Extreme was filled out when Hon had their finals. Well, no other game after, and they didn't like the queue was after the Swedish Championship had ended. So Han is huge at DreamHack, and they had put in the Dream Han. Like, I mean, that's like the
It's a big
major
event.
final for the year or for half the year or whatever. So if you like Han, and people do love Han still, like, I mean, watching competitive Han is great for many people. And so I'm not that amazed that they had good numbers, but I don't know if they had, compared to anything else, or at least I can't say.
It's really interesting, though, to know like the top 4 games. You're right, Newman, because DreamHack's one of the only tournaments that has everything going on at the same time, and a lot of options of streams. So I'm just going to ring Grey Khan. He's not going to tell me anything, but whatever, we'll find out.
If it doesn't tell you anything,
Wait,
put
don't
his
bring up
email
my
in the
screen because I've got his phone number here. Here, go mental if we give that out.
You can just say.
Oops.
Why are you whispering?
They can still hear you.
I don't know why. What was that? Guys, shh. No. I'm trying to ring Grey Khan.
He knows.
Oh,
He
it's
knows.
what?
Oh, hey Thomas, it's James. Too good. You right?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm good. How
What are you up to?
Not much.
All right. We're live, by the way, on the Good Show.
Of course you are. And I have like 13% battery left on my cell phone, so
Sure you do.
hurry on.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, because we were talking about DreamHack's numbers of 4 million unique viewers
Yeah.
from DreamHack Summer. We wanted to find out, like, which were the top games and what kind of viewing numbers they got, because you're the only tournament that has all the different games. And can you get us that information? Is that something you have on email? You must have something.
Yes, I also have.
Yeah, obviously. I have it somewhere. What do you want to know?
Well, we want to know, like, statistics, man. We want numbers. We want to know, like, which games were the biggest, how much bigger they were from the second biggest game. We want to know which games sucked, that no one watched. We want to know everything.
I don't think I have the numbers in my head, but I can give you the top 5. And the top 5 is League of Legends, StarCraft, Dota 2, Heroes of New Earth, and I think the 5th game was Counter-Strike.
And that's in the order, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's no real surprise. It's not as interesting as I thought it would be.
No,
Kind of disappointed, Grey Khan. Do you have any
Very
other?
disappointed.
Do you have any other information that might make up for the lack of excitement for that segment?
I think Street Fighter was bigger than Quake Live. That's kind of cool.
Well, that
I
just hurt-
knew he would say
that
that.
just hurts my feelings, Grey Khan. Have you got any good news for us?
I think the Good Studios was bigger than... I'm not sure. Was it Fragbite?
The Good Studio was bigger than what?
Fragbite.
Fragbite! Yeah! In your faces, Fragbite. Why is no one celebrating with me? It's a victory. Were we bigger than anyone else? Is he just gone? Is his battery gone? I think he's
Sounds
just
like
being.
it.
I think he's just being quiet, but he's on the phone. He's faking it. Yeah, I'm still on call with him. Grey Khan.
Are you still talking to me?
Yeah. Were we bigger than anyone else, or just Fragbite?
I can just hear Trans laughing all the time. So
Yeah. Shut up, Tramps. Were we bigger than anyone else, or just Fragbite?
yeah, I think so. I don't have all these stats in my head, but the Good Studios was really successful. You were probably bigger than everybody else.
Yeah. Thanks, Grey Khan. Enjoy your evening.
Cool.
Don't get up to too much finger banging. By the
Yeah.
way, you can get kicked out of houses for that.
I don't hear you very well, so
Well, do it anyway
have a
then.
nice show.
Right. Bye.
Cool. Bye.
Of course, he didn't hear me. Yeah. So
I like it when he says it rather than I say it, and I can't get blamed for being biased, and I can't get blamed for.
We
like,
obviously know
spreading
League of
shit.
Legends was bigger than StarCraft 2, because that's just
But I
the way
can say
is.
it was not
But-
so big
but-
difference actually.
But Trance is actually... I don't know why we bothered asking you and asking...
Their
Grey.
stats, I can't just give
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
cannot give.
Because we have access to all the statistics anyway, because
Of
we
course, but
represent
you're not
Twitch.
allowed to say it.
Yeah,
the same
but-
way I'm not. allowed.
Let's just say it. Come on.
But
on,
League of
Hellspawn.
Legends wasn't that much bigger than StarCraft, but it was for sure with a margin bigger.
Can we give away the statistics then?
I don't think so.
Why the fuck
I just
not?
want to see where we are. Like, okay, let me do.
Come on,
I got a
Hellspawn.
stats here, okay?
Come on, Hellspawn.
I got a stats, bro. But I'm just gonna look at us, okay? So that's-
What percent bigger? Can we give away the percent that it was bigger?
But you had Greycorn on the phone. Why didn't you ask him then?
Because he didn't know off the top of his head.
Okay.
He only knew the top 5. He wasn't on email. Come on.
That's what we said then.
I got it here.
Yeah, just give away the percent. Fuck these guys.
Percent compared to each one. Or which stats?
League of Legends over StarCraft 2, percent bigger. You do it in your head. Roughly.
Which number? The unique viewers or which one?
Unique.
Uniques.
Like everybody going like no fluff and so on. But you know, if you work for a company and it's not your responsibility, you don't want to spread the thing. It's in the same way, trans can't say those numbers on air because like
Yeah, but we're going to anyway. Give us a percent.
it's not allowed to do that. And some people are sensitive, and some people aren't
Yeah,
sensitive.
but DreamHack are cool.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys are cool, Hellspawn. Hellspawn, you're looking good today. You're cool, man. Let's do it. It's just interesting, because I didn't even look at it. Trans is doing percent now.
I don't really know where we got all the extra people from, to be honest.
Well,
Really?
Fake
StarCraft
bots.
2 has 2 channels, so I need to add those up and then compare it to the League of Legends one. Otherwise,
Trans is really bad at math, by the way. I'm not
Yeah,
going to
I
lie.
know. Okay, so that's like.
It will probably be like.
Okay, so LOL was. I combined the 2 StarCraft streams, combined the LOL stream. Let's say.
I'm guessing it was 30% bigger, League of Legends. Any bets? I'm going for 30% bigger.
45.
Than Star. 45?
I only have the total numbers of the unique in my head, so
Do the math.
Cheapest guy.
I'm guessing, well, I was 30, you were 45. I can get it.
Yeah.
What were you? What do you
no,
want
I,
to guess?
don't, I know the facts, so I don't have any guess.
Yeah, but we'll test your math, because then you'll be right or wrong.
no.
Do you want to guess how much bigger LoL was than StarCraft 2?
65%.
65%. I guess
Holy, what?
30. I'm 30, you're 45, you're 65. Well,
Crap, you do the math.
oh, you've actually given it to me to do the math.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can do it. I can
Do a
do
new
that in my
show.
head.
Learn to count.
Yeah,
But
I can do
the
that in my
thing that
head.
you should
It's-
put into account is like it's 30 million people playing League of Legends, and how many play StarCraft 2? 5 million?
Yeah, but still, doesn't really matter.
No, but
Who the
what
fuck
I'm saying
cares?
is the potential viewing
Hellspawn.
base should be 6 times bigger in League of Legends. I
Right.
think it's good to know.
It was, if I'm doing this in my head, it was percent bigger. Yeah, about 40%.
Winning.
No. Wait,
no,
I'm way
no,
off.
40, what the f***?
All right, Chance, you did the math.
Wait.
It's a fucking calculator.
I am. I just have to remember in school when you divide by 100 and times by shit. So let me try this again. Right. I can't say the numbers on stream. This might take a while. It's not trigonometry or simultaneous equations.
Trans, can you put a camera
Wait.
on me? So, this is why some people work in serious business in esports and some don't. Like,
Some people work in their own companies, basically.
and I've studied mathematician, that's the funny part of it.
I thought it was
I
when
don't
I
know
was
what
looking
to
at it.
say,
I was like,
James,
oh
but-
yeah, that's that. Hellspawn, if you're going to be cheeky, I'm just going to say the numbers. Then the chat can work them out.
Oh, God.
Oh, you look really fucking pissed at me now. Alright,
I'm
okay.
just-
I'll
no.
go back to my fucking calculator.
James, the thing going on in my head is like, James is brilliant, but what happened now? It's like this is Jimmy moment, like a brain fart of epicness.
No, because seriously, when you have to, I've been doing this stuff for like lately, working out shit for the studio.
But do you know what to do? If you put those two together, you get 100% of the viewers of StarCraft 2 and League of Legends.
Hey, Cyrus from Twitch is gonna do it for us. He's just messing on Google Talk.
I'm
That-
guessing.
that's one
Did I
part.
get 34%?
Okay, let's see what he gets.
Did I think I've got like 33, 34%.
Okay,
Holy
let's see what
shit.
the math guy confirms.
All right, we've got actually someone to do math for a simple equation to work out the percent, and they're actually really even numbers. Oh fuck!
That's true.
Go
How much did you get?
stay in school. I got like
Stay in school,
I
stay in
got
school.
I got 34. No, I got 34.4
For
or
League of Legends.
33.4.
It's so easy doing it as well.
Let me see.
It's like 33% around there. 33, 34%. That's what I got in my head.
Let's just take that and
Please tell
run
me
with
it's like... It must be 33%. It has to be 33%. Please tell me I'm right. It is 33% because I did it in my head and I was
Yeah,
like...
but it's about
Shut your face.
It's about. It should be a
I
little
want
bit more. I think.
33.3%.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
Come
I
on.
think it's gonna be a little bit more.
British education
And I
system.
guessed 35%.
British education system. indeed.
British education system.
So you
Whose
won.
show are
You
on?
won.
It's not the Newman show. Education's working out brilliantly for
But
me.
games, then you won. Then. Hooray!
Yeah, but not only do I always win, right?
That's true.
I eventually got the right answer. And some people enjoy it when the things you do take a long time.
Try to steal the
Trans.
calculator.
I'm talking to somebody who's doing math with me.
Depends
You're doing
on-
math with somebody over the phone. Is this like some sort of math helpline where you phone up?
Do you know what we should have in this show? We should have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and have 3 lifelines, you know? Call a friend.
No, I just like the idea of a math helpline. That would be amazing. We should start a company which is a math helpline. If you've got like a math problem, you just phone someone up and someone answers and just does the math for you.
What was the first percent you got?
I know, I got 33.3%.
The first time.
Oh, I just looked at it there, and that doesn't count. But I've got 33.3%.
What was the number you got the first time?
40.
Like
40
40.
something.
That was the correct one.
Well, I was.
40.
50%. 50%.
That's right.
50%.
What's up?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what'd you call?
No, I think,
Damn it, I was so
45.
set on
I
33.3%.
think 50% is wrong though, but
Correct as usual.
No, wait, let me have a look.
Who cares?
How is this taking so
Wait.
long?
Wait,
wait for
let
it.
me recalculate. Oh, it hurts.
Come on.
So it's
My head. You need to massage my head
Can
while I
we
do
move on?
this.
I would like
Wait,
to
I'm
take
just
some others.
look. I'm trying to stare at the numbers, but they're fucking moving around.
Oh shit.
Stay still, you bastard numbers. Right, that plus the
This is sad on so many levels.
the letter Z.
Fucking word on that. It's sad on so many levels.
Right, let me.
pretty good shit.
You said you knew this, Hellspawn, top of your head.
Yeah,
That's one
Hellspawn, you
stream
said I
compared to
was
two
right.
streams as well.
I still think I'm
I
right.
say I think it's about 40%. If I correct, if I remember the numbers, but I only got the numbers in total splits, so I can say. Anyway, can we move on, James? In the meantime, you calculate, then you can get back to.
Can you turn? I'm just going back to school. Let me learn how to count. Can you turn on my? Can you turn on my sound? Go on then.
Guys in the chair.
Guys in the chair. Go on. You can take over the show.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Can take over the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, go on, do it.
Did you see what Stefano tweeted to Hassobs?
Oh
Any of you
yeah,
guys?
yeah. I saw that. It was about like
Maybe you should kill some Jews.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
less time killing Jews or something.
Maybe you should kill some Jews to make your weight less hard. Or
The
make
what?
your weight less hard.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a really good inside joke because he got called the.
It wasn't. It wasn't an inside joke. I
It
think.
was the
He's
He got called
German.
the Nazi Prodos or something by on Home Story Cup stream. He got called that by Tarson, and then they probably got drunk together, and then Stefano probably thought it was hilarious, and then maybe thought it was more appropriate than it was on Twitter, which it probably wasn't at all. But at the same time, Louis C.K. gets away with it. I get away with saying a lot of shit. I think Stefano did get away with it.
Yeah, it did. Mouse Sports tweeted out. They weren't really happy about it, but
They were upset. And Millennium?
I don't know. I think Millennium made him apologize because he apologized like 2 days afterwards.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Alright.
And was 50%, man. We can agree.
So I win.
It was 66.6.
No, it wasn't 66.6.
December, it was 50 fucking percent.
No, it wasn't!
It's blatantly.
It was nuts then. It was 50.
Just put the numbers out there so people can count for us.
50% more.
Oh, more.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the whole.
What is it? 60? What is the 66%,
Oh my God.
Sam? What is it?
I'm so tired.
It's 66% better. What does that mean?
Now you beep.
Just it's better.
Did you have anything more, by the way, Newman?
I think we had something in the document. I don't know.
Now, you guys are
By the
running
way,
the show
I have
now,
one thing, James. What did you think of Did Day9 commentate any games at NASA, or did he only be in the corner with Sui talking about... Wasn't that extremely strange? Like, he's...
No, he was he commentated the game. I
He
think.
did? Yeah. Alright. The only thing that I saw out of Day9 was that he was like... I don't know, in some kind of strange corner.
They paid
With
for
Mike,
his
he
name.
looked like someone's grandma's chairs, didn't it? Like granny chairs. those
Yeah,
chairs.
it's like...
But I think Day9 has a massive crush on Zoe still, because I think he fell in love with her a long time ago, and so I think NASL knew if they get Zoe to the event, Day9 will come for free.
And then like, what are we gonna do with Day9?
and
Put him in the
probably
corner.
you told
and
them
at
as
the
well.
end of the whole show, right, the really funny thing was that when they were like finishing off the dance, Zoe was hugging everybody, and Zoe was going to people to hug them, and then Day 9 saw it, and then just comes over and like gets his hug. But like, Zoe's hugs with everyone else were like a second long, and then Day 9 like held her for like 10 seconds, like looked like he didn't want to let her go. And then even the Muslim tweeted how awkward the Day 9 Zoe hug was at the end of the NASL, and then he deleted the tweet.
Oh,
So the Muslim tweeted about the awkward hug because Day 9 was like, now's my chance. She's giving out free hugs. Yeah, so, but,
Awkward hug.
yeah,
that's what,
apparently.
yeah.
I just think it's when one person really likes someone else.
I think they just had too many casters and they used Day 9 in particular really bad.
Probably, yeah.
What are you on about too many casters? Have you seen the Aces ROG lineup? We're doing a good thing, though. You heard what we're doing?
No?
I can tell you.
Tell me.
Right, basically, me and Jeff are going to host, but we're hosting together from a desk like this in the studio. So the thing is, when you meet the host, you won't meet some guy standing up talking to the crowd and doing like, you know, WWE impressions. It will be me and Jeff, be like, welcome to Asus ROG, right? Then after that, we have our commentators, and they are literally just going to commentate. So you won't have the commentators on screen as much as they normally are because they're always there doing the fillers and stuff, which is like, I think, bullshit. Because I think the commentators should be like more like football where they actually commentate the game. So we'll throw it to them, and then when the game's ready, and they'll have a little nice intro. But Jeff and me will do like the intro and also bring up the brackets, bring up the groups, you know, throw it to an interview. We'll be like the central hub of hosting. And then the Semmler and Zoe will be the ones doing the interviews on the floor, like after a group game finishes, you know, just like 30 seconds with the winner. And then Semmler will also be doing longer interviews. So me and Jeff are going to be like the hosts of Asus ROG, and then that's going to be the central point. So when the game's not going on and they're swapping stuff, we're going to show you like brackets, the groups, updates, maybe some video fillers, as well as have guests join us at the desk for a third seat to do interviews with someone who's playing in Group E when Group A is going on. And that's how I think it should be done if you have like a host.
What I like
more
with
than
it
TV.
is that, can I say that you have cut the stage and the audience?
Yeah, we've
Is
cut,
that okay to say
we've
that?
cut the stage and the audience
Yeah.
because the venue
And-
has no stage.
Stage audience.
It's only
Yeah.
inside the big Hartwalla, the hockey arena, which they have the land and they're having all the demo shows and so on. But what I like with this is that always all organizers, and I look into it a lot because running the DreamHack tournaments, we do come into these problems that you're having the tournament area games and you're having the stage games, and there is such a big difference between them, and both organized-wise, for the commentators, for the players, it's a big gap, I would say. And what I like with what you're doing is that you're focusing on the tournament area, so you're making the tournament area really interesting.
Yeah.
And then you like, I think that you will get like a professional home story cup feeling of it.
Yes, that's the whole point. That's how I designed it.
So I really like it.
After every group game, we will come back to the desk, and then eventually, once we've done whatever we want to do, and we won't tell you everything, and then we will throw it to an interview of the winner. So whenever there's a game played on stream, you will hear who played the game afterwards, and then we will update the brackets and tell you how the story is going. Because that's the whole point. Focus on the players. You know, build the story around the tournament. Build the and you know, so many times the commentators are having to fill 10, 15 minutes of just bullshit talk, when if they actually had prepared like
Or a
info,
spinning logo.
yeah, if they had like a prepared information like groups and stuff, and they can actually fill some good content.
I think there's a
Is this
picture
like a picture of me on Facebook tweaking Day 9's nipple? Yeah,
Yeah, with the so in the middle.
Yeah.
We want to tell what happened that night.
yeah. Well, actually,
it's like-
this was really weird because I think this is when I kind of figured out that Day 9 really fancied.
Can you show it?
Yeah, you can show it. It's just a Facebook photo. This is me looking awesome with short hair. This is when I figured like Day 9 really fancied Zoe, because after this, we went to go have something to eat,
fuck
and
are you
then
wearing
it
in
was
the
just
picture?
me, Zoe, and Day 9. And then as we were going to get something to eat, I had all these people come up and ask me what I was doing, like my brother and stuff. And they were like, and I was like, do you want to come eat with us? And because there was a larger group of people, Day 9 was just like, actually, I'm not interested anymore. I'm just going to go. And I was like, The plot thickens. I don't know. It's a story from my life, so
Or
I'm
maybe
allowed to
he's in
tell
love
it.
with you.
Sure you are. So
I think you are obsessed with Day9.
I think so too.
I am. I want to be him. No, I just.
I think there's something going on there, but it's not him and Zoe.
He's fine. Day9.
Oh!
What?
Zoe was gonna get the way. She gets pushed out after that picture.
Yeah, me and Day9 were trying to get rid of Zoe so we could secretly just talk at each other while masturbating because we just love the sound of our own voices.
But by the way,
Makes
did
sense.
you see? Hey James, did you
That's
see?
a weird image.
Have you seen Kennegath's blog? From something Kenneth? He made a blog, and his small segment was about you, but he cockblocked you because he was like.
Oh no! Yeah, well,
according to him, or not cockblock, he said that you like made you look bad, so he got the girl.
He didn't make me look bad. What happened was I was at this event in Paris, and basically there was this Counter-Strike girl. I think her name was like Sophie or Sophia or something. And no, not that one. I don't really remember. That's the thing. I was fucking blind drunk, carpet bombing. Right? I was hitting on anything. I mean, if Scarlett was there, you know, I would have been fine with it.
You would have gotten your feet out, basically.
Scarlett would have been like first or second choice. Then I think I was hitting on her, and then he was also really liked her, but I think he put in groundwork before we got there. Like he knew her, because I was just sitting there like talking, entertaining, and whatever, and then she was like, you know, and then I just went off and did something else. Like I think I was playing the piano with Anna Norlander and someone else for some reason, and I can't play the piano, so that must have been great for everybody in the hotel.
Do everything
reception.
when you're drunk, though.
Yeah, I was like, I'm amazing. And maybe my piano playing, you know, she probably got intimidated with just the, you know, how high up I was on charisma.
I just thought it
So
was.
she settled.
That's
how I read the story.
I just thought it was kind of funny of him to like.
Yeah,
not
but
call you out,
he's
but like in 2008, you know, James.
Yeah, no, but he's like, he did it as like a joke, man. Like,
Yeah,
he was like, you know what I mean? It's like I joke at myself a lot, and I joke about other people. So if someone can't make a joke about me, that's pretty sad. If I,
that is true.
You know, so I think it was fine. I just hope he was the one finger banging and not getting finger banged, because some of those CS girls are a bit weird.
True that.
Okay.
Newman knows. I have
Let's
no
stop
experience
talking
at all.
just
already.
I think we need to
Random.
decide on a stream to fuck up today as well.
No, we're not doing that anymore. It's fine. Let's just end the show. Come on.
It'd be fun to
Gotta
go on
find a
day
stream
9
to fuck
stream
up.
and spam.
Have we already
also.
done that tonight, was?
Shut up, Newman. Alright.
It's kind of great not working for Twitch TV. You can say stuff like that without being fired.
Cool Lauren, apparently.
We don't have our number.
Oh, you're thinking so hard now. Yeah. Anyway, like, don't we have a segment what's to look for next week and this week?
No, there's nothing to look for next week. You're all going through depression. Go get a real job.
Isn't there
And
anything good?
Stay in school.
No, there actually is, yeah. But I just figured we'd end the show on my personal stories of failure.
that was-
Failure to pick up women and play piano.
Wait, Clutch has a number. I
No.
don't want to call her.
No, we don't want to call her.
Does Clutch actually have?
Yeah, he's in chat.
What? Clutch?
we
You're
don't
throwing her
want-
to the dogs, man. What are you doing?
Fuck it. I'm calling Lauren. I can't call her.
You need to get Clutch. You have him on Skype. don't
I
you?
can't not call her. It's just...
Is
It's,
he? Clutch, what have you done?
Wait, can we have the good show here so I can cut the VOD and Aces are happy and then we can call her? Hey, Jay, can you make this? Jay.
huh?
Quiet for a second.
Well, I'm asking Clutch for a number.
Yeah, this is how we're gonna do
I'm going to give her a job interview. I'm going to pretend I'm like some sort of agent and I'm interested in booking her. Am I going to get sued for anything I do?
You might.
Hellspawn, don't look at me like that.
No, but I'm thinking about Kennegath because he tweeted that he tried to get the interview
Oh,
with her.
Clutch won't give me a number, man.
What?
It's such an attention whore.
Everybody.
Come on, Clutch.
But he got her
Come
number.
on, it's a job interview. I want to hire her for Asus ROG.
Maybe she's
She won't be on stage. She'll be working the hotels mainly, but yeah, I want to hire her. Oh, sorry, I can't say that. Shit. We're going to host the tournament in the hotel. Obviously, that's why. We weren't meant to announce it. Everything I say
lots of girls.
is an opinion of me,
She'll
not
be-
Asus ROG.
she'll be
Asus
hosting the-
ROG
she's-
are very
she'll be hosting the
respectful
casting couch
towards
in the
people,
hotel.
women, products, customers. Read my Skype. Oh,
Have you seen the chat? Oh man, vilifying him. I love it.
right. I can't get a number anyway, so we can't do that. But that's. Yeah. I can't do anything. I'm just going to end the show. You just end the show, because otherwise I haven't got a number. I don't think Zoe's back yet, because she wasn't on Skype. I looked for her on Skype today. I was going to tell her to get tested from the hug, but she'll be alright. Alright, you ready to finish the show? What to watch next week? What is it? StarCraft 2, this Saturday and Sunday, the MLG Summer Arena. Boom. Watch it. Anything else? What else is there?
Thursday, Code S, watch it.
Thursday, Code S, watch it. That's
Round of
before
4.
Saturday and Sunday.
Round of 4.
We've given you the information in an odd way, but it's fine. Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're busy now. If you had plans, ring those people up, cancel. Next, what's up?
That's it.
Friday, you're allowed to go out.
I'm gonna play this and stream
Yeah,
it.
we know. Hellspawn at Hellspawn L.
Let's advertise
Hellspawn
this
L.
because Hellspawn streams DayZ, and his channel on Twitch TV is twitch.tv/Hellspawn
Hellspawn L.
L.
Yeah.
And he streams DayZ. Unfortunately, he speaks Swedish.
No, but I'm gonna try to play as much with English, even though my English is not that nice always. But it's just when you have your pals playing, normally you're using mother tongue, and you don't want to screw around with the group, so like force them if they don't want to. But the main goal, and when I play most of the time, I speak English. It's a cool game. It's gonna be a lot of killing this night.
I think we've mentioned DayZ on every single Asus show that you've been on, by the way.
Just about.
That's because of health.
Yeah, I think they secretly. Nah, they're not paying you, but
Of course, it's a
They
great
should be.
game.
yeah, I haven't played it.
You were fucked hard.
Well, even if I did play it, I'd still be a fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. But I haven't been this hooked by a game since
What does that
World of
matter?
Warcraft.
All right, you ready to end?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you everybody for watching The Good Show, episode 12. Hopefully we've covered some nice topics. Hopefully I've offended at least 5 people. I was going for 7, which of course we all know is 80% more than maybe what I got. Is that... What... Trans? Fuck it.